What's up, everybody? It's your boy Frowns, and today I got a motherfucking friend of mine with me. He slid through on me, and it is a long time coming. I want all my motherfucking ParkandSpark family to say what's up to the one and only Frank Loc. What's up, partner?
What it is, man. Just right here doing this movement thing.
Yeah, he's moving around, grooving around. Man, I appreciate you for making time for me.
Yes, sir.
I always appreciate it, man, when hustlers, you know what I'm saying, grinders come through and bless me with a little bit of their information about how they came up and just a little bit of game, soak a little bit of game up off you.
For sure.
So, like we do always, man, we're going to start with, where were you born, bro?
I was born on the east side of Oregon, Ontario, Oregon, right by the border.
All right.
I heard they got the dispos popping majorly now.
Do they?
All the dispensaries are over there cracking because it's on the borderline of Idaho.
Oh, so they crossing the border trying to get that high, huh?
Everybody from Boise, all the college kids, everybody gonna come and buy the weed from Ontario. And because I work at a dispensary, I talk to the vendors, and they tell me Ontario is like the biggest poppin' spot because of the weed.
Idaho people, shout out to you guys, man.
Idaho Joe.
I need you guys to comment down below and let me know it ain't scary for me to go there. Because I heard it ain't nothing but skinheads.
There's some white people out there for sure.
And I'm scared of that. So, let me know if it's okay to come out there and fuck with you guys, man. I'd love to slide through Idaho and see some folks.
Chicanos out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of essays and shit, bro. My family's out there.
Okay.
But there's a lot of white people, and I get scared because I have family in Idaho and Ontario, and I'll stay in Idaho, but you go and kick it in Ontario, and when you come back home, it's like you're no different from out here. You're looking for the boys. You're checking out for the cops. And you look.
They got little trap spots.
They got traps everywhere, and it's the border spot, Oregon to Idaho. So they really are tough on anybody with Oregon plates. Anybody.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
I bet, man. That's what my people told me that too, man. Just having Oregon plates, man, makes you stand out. It makes people automatically think you a smoker.
That's why I keep my car stock, and there's no stickers on my car. Everything on my car looks like it's fucking.
You see mine, bro? I don't fuck with that shit. I don't want nobody staring at me.
No, I'm good.
I am not trying to stand out. So you was born over there. When did you come over here?
When I was
to this area.
Baby, like dirt young. I wasn't even one. Like my dad got in trouble and was locked up, and my mom moved us out here.
Okay.
Real quick, so I know everything out here.
What like Aloha area?
Our first Forest Grove area.
Oh, okay.
So Forest Grove when I was a kid, and then we moved to Aloha when I was like 4. And
all right.
So yeah, and we moved to Aloha when my dad got out of prison and came and did the man thing. You know what I mean? Did the family thing and bossed up. And
good.
We moved from Idaho because it was gonna be bad. You know, it would have been real bad for us out there. So.
Sometimes you got to start over, man.
A lot of my cousins who are my age and older, locked up, shot, dead, like they're all in that banging. You know what I mean?
In Idaho?
In Idaho.
Get the fuck out of here.
Banging against other essays and just turned out on all cholos. And
that's what I noticed.
There's a lot of
it don't matter where the essays is, they bang the fuck out. They could be in a little ass, weird ass town, they still banging that shit.
What my heritage is. We're Hispanic and Chicano. So like I don't speak Spanish, but guaranteed if I lived in Idaho, I probably would have been speaking Spanish. It would have been a different lifestyle. Living out here, like people bang and people do their thing, but I didn't really have to be all in that. Right. I protect my territory, I protect myself, but I would. You know what I mean? It was fucking shit. Ain't have to rep nothing I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. See, I come from I'm a little older than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming up, man, that shit was like, fuck, bro. That banging shit was like, that was
the thing to do.
It was the thing to do, and it was so motherfucking dangerous, bro. Like, just wearing
a color.
Just wearing that red hoodie, bro.
Yeah.
You get pressed like every day. It's pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, motherfuckers was it was crazy.
And it's nice to grow out of that elevation because I remember that shit too.
Yeah.
And it's like, once I started seeing real Crips and real homies like wearing red, and it was like, okay, these fools is doing the shit. Nip is on there with a full red outfit on, and I'm like, Nip is the hardest Crip.
That never would have happened though back in the day.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
The only time motherfuckers wore the other color was when they were going on a mission. You holler out your rival's hood and you dump on somebody and they be like, they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But so how was the transition, man? Was it a smooth transition for you when you moved out to the west side of Portland?
From what I knew, it was smooth and easy. I was a baby of 6 boys, so there's 5 older brothers, so I was just in the back wheel fucking riding the wave with my brothers,
Just watching how they do and kind of soaking that up?
Yeah, soaking everything they up, and learned what they was doing wrong and bad, and I would follow some of that, and then I started learning what not to do and how to move, not getting in trouble. I don't know, my brothers taught me a lot of experience.
That's what's up, man.
Like, being the youngest, sometimes I elevated and grown as we got into adolescent ages and years, as times when I felt like I was almost the oldest out of my brothers.
Right.
Because I was doing so much better and fucking building my brand and becoming a successful person. And like, Frank Loc is known around the town, you know what I mean? And shit, I get a lot of love from my family because of that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, you're a nice dude. You're a cool cat. I've always said that. So, man, Frank is a cool motherfucker, man. So at what age did you get into the rapping? When did you start writing rhymes?
Well, I probably wrote like some of my first rhymes in high school, but I remember in kindergarten and first grade going to my friend's house, rapping with the remote controller to MTV Raps and Spring Break on MTV, you know what I mean? Well, rapping a Skilo. I wish I was a little bit taller. My short ass. I wish. And my friend's brother would come into the house and be like, you guys are gonna get shot when you get older. You guys are rapping with, he thought the remotes, we were acting like the remotes were cigars and smoking, but the remote was a microphone, you know what I mean? But he's just the older brother trying to tell us we were stupid for doing what we was doing.
Oh man, mind your business, bro. Shit.
But I remember in 9th grade, because I'm not black, you know what I mean? And I remember writing lyrics in my notebook, and my older brother, I have a lot of different brothers, and their dad's white and my mom's white, so they're full white, and my brother picks up my notepad and was like, well, you got the N-bomb in here, you can't be doing that. And I was like, what? And I was just like, I was young and I didn't realize, and then I was like, he's right. And I took that out of my vocab, you know what I mean, and stopped doing it. But then I would mess with people, and people would tell me, man, you's a brother, you's one of us. Yeah. But that still don't give me the right to use it in the fucking lyrics.
And you find the most solid white dudes in the hood don't even do that, bro.
Right.
It's all them goofy motherfuckers, man. You goofy motherfuckers need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you white boys that do that shit, and you look like fucking goofies, bro.
So
we look at you like a sucker, man, so stop it.
I'm not going to say I've never said it and been in it, but I definitely don't be saying it in my raps. Won't say it in my raps, you know what I mean? Because that's not who I am. And I don't know, having my older brother who was in a band and knows music tell me, like, you can't say that.
What's important, though, is being yourself, man. Be you, man. That's all people want, is you to just be yourself, man. We fuck with your music because we like it. Not because you saying nigga or this or that. We like it because you're you. And this ain't just you. This is everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You yourself, you put your creative juice on it.
Right, man. And we don't want you to pretend like you this dude over here. That's whack, man. That's whack, man. But
we got this body armor.
That shit good, huh?
Frank Loc.
Oh boy, this shit is good, mate.
Said that coconut water, you can't taste it.
Healthy, boy.
I taste mangoes.
So what song did you do that made you say? Because like when you record a song, it's like, okay, I'm recording a song, but then at the end when it's finally finished, you listen to it, You get the chills, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is dope. And you get to see how people react to it. What song was that for you?
For me, the first one for me is when I went to a real studio in Portland instead of recording at my brother's house. It's my song called All We Do Is Hang, or See Me on the Corner. I've dropped probably 2012 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
But the vibe of recording in a real studio at Northwest 454 Studios, that Asian homie Ty, he be repping, and they had a Northwest studio over here, real soundproof, to get it mastered through the real Pro Tools Maserati mix. Go into my car and hear that shit in the car.
The crispy sound.
The real sound. I was like, I can't ever rap in a home studio ever again type shit. And then when I produced it to the town, people were like, Frank, you gotta make this level of music. I remember one specific dude, Traffic, from Bad Habitat.
He's my motherfucker, boy.
He was like, make music to par, this level of music, this is your par, you're gonna exceed. And
if you got that kind of critique from him, that's some real good shit, man. Because I tell you what, man, Traffic has mixed and mastered some of my favorite artists' shit, like Razkaz. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't.
He
I know
fucking
that
mixed and mastered Razkaz's shit.
I know he fucked with like Luck One, and I've seen him mess with a lot of bigger heads. They've had Mac Miller in the studio before, so like I fucks with Bad Habitat.
Bad
Traffic.
Habitat, some of my favorite people, and you know what? He saved True Game when our computer took a shit on us. He had a computer right there for me to go pick up, man. You know what I'm saying? I shot him a little something rather, and you know, we got right back to it in the studio, man. It was no stalls, man. So shout out to Bad Habitat, shout out to Traffic, shout out to my motherfucker Flawless, man. Nick, man. Shout out to my motherfucker you know what I'm saying? Drew, man, Chew, man. All them guys, man. I got major love for them. So, you know, and quit fucking bullshitting and get on ParkandSpark, you little bastards. I'm coming for you.
Man, I'm coming for y'all too. I've been trying to throw you on a show. Y'all just dodging.
Superstar motherfuckers.
Superstars.
I'm gonna kidnap you.
Man, they on it though. They my homies.
So
yeah.
So for the people that don't know, Frank Loc also not only raps, but he throws shows, man. And I was so proud to see you start doing that, man. Because I met Frank Loc when I came off stage at the Roseland, and I got to watch him from that point
just
grow to who he is now. And he's a full-blown entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? He's got his clothing, Locust Dope Clothing. He throws shows that are popping as fuck, and he's got songs, you know what I'm saying, making music. So
what created me to do that, bro, like, I was tired of not being invited to shows. It's like, I want to rap, and I see all these shows getting thrown down, and it's like, why ain't Frank Loc invited? Why ain't Frank Loc performing at these shows? And I don't know if the promoters are hitting all these artists up or the artists are hitting them up, but it's like, I want the promoter to hit me up. Like, I'm not working hard enough, and I still don't get them to hit me up. But that was like, you know what? Fuck that. I got my own foundation. Let me go over here, talk to the manager of a club bar, and they gave me a shot. And once I had that shot and opportunity that these other clubs and venues weren't giving, I went full force from that moment on, and had monthlies going, sometimes two events in 1 month, and it was bringing in money, and it was making money for me to eat, making money for my crew and my street team to eat. I've never really been able, I've done shows and never got paid for doing shows. So to do the shows, to get paid and to be able to break bread with some of these people was like, man, this is.
And it seems like you took the West Side over.
Basically, yeah, the West Side is such an open.
You threw the most poppin' shows on the West Side.
I'm from the West Side and stuff.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you did it right.
On mine.
You did it right.
So, and I got a lot of love from people. Like, I don't know where and how that shit came from, but boom, our Frank Loc was buzzing.
So speaking of that, you said you didn't have to deal with that gangbang shit growing up so much. Did you ever have any problems attaching the Loc shit on the end of your name? Because, you know, I done fucked with you a couple times about this shit.
Once I got older, I have. And I've had to defend myself, and I've had to bang for myself and represent myself. You know what I mean?
So explain to the people what the Loc is for. Is it for Crip?
I mean, it's just
Because man,
growing
that
up,
shit is
it is
attaching that Loc shit to your name
it's
is a dangerous move.
Yeah.
Bro.
I guess growing up and knowing some of the people when I was doing music, I was knowing Crips, and people was just calling me Loc, and I wasn't necessarily affiliated or banging, but I would ride, you know what I mean? And if I had to do something, I'd do it. So I don't know, it just stuck with me. People just all of this, I was just Frank Loc was my name by neighborhood and affiliated with people, and I don't know, I'm cripping on mine. I'm not cripping, but I'm cripping because I love the name. Frank Loc is me, and that's what I represent. And
Okay.
yeah,
Be careful, nigga. Be careful, cuz.
it's just something being me, and like I'm real to myself. And when people ask me where I'm from and what I'm banging, I tell them I represent Frank Loc, and I represent the West Side, and I'm from Aloha, and people respect me on that, and I get love.
I think it's because you're such a good dude, man. I think people just are like, fuck it. He's a cool motherfucker, man.
And just riding with the wave. But I do notice some of the product and merchandise, because it says Loc on it, some of it doesn't move as fast, and then some people it blows past people, and because there's a big community, and a lot of the community don't know the gangbanging side, you know what I mean? And people buy my shit to support me, and they don't see no gang affiliation on it.
That's what's up.
They see dope on it, and most of the time people are like, oh, that's dope, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a brand that's created me. It's fucking, I created it, and it created me. It's a persona, 100%.
Got it. So, here's a good question, man. I got a couple more questions before we finish up. What song is your favorite that you've made? And then what's the song that everybody wants you to perform?
I have a song called Fuck With Me or Don't Fuck With Me At All. It's a banger. Johnny Ratchet made the beat. Yeah. And people want me to perform that all the time, every time.
That's like flight school for me. I'm like,
but it's a bang, bro. And I'm not mad at them. I love it. I've walked out into the street and heard somebody playing the song in their car stereo.
What's your favorite song you made though?
I have a song called like This Bottle. I think that's one of my favorite songs. I got the microphone, so to be honest, that Fuck With Me At All song, that's one of my favorites too. It smacks. And I was in a time in my era where like I said, people are rocking with people, throwing shows, doing shows, and they ain't putting me on, and it was like, well, fuck with me or don't fuck with me at all. Right. I said it at the outro of a song, to this song, This Bottle, on YouTube, and a female shared the link for the video, and when she shared that link, she said that outro could be, and I say fuck with me or don't fuck with me at all, she hashtagged it.
Dope.
And I was like, bro, that's smart. That's the new song.
The motto.
And I was like, now, once I had that in my mind, I was like, I'm going to use that. And boom, that song was a classic. It's probably one of the best. I got some new joints I'm working on now. And all you want to do is outshine that track that everybody.
Right. You always want to do better than the one that everybody knows.
I just performed for the first time on Halloween. And the homie, I did nothing but new tracks, all live music, no vocals in the background, all live.
Dope.
I killed my set. People told me I killed it. But the big homie Mike Bro, he's like, bro, I want to hear fuck with me or don't fuck with me at all. Straight up. And that's love. There's no better feeling than when I'm done singing my verse and the whole crowd is singing the hook because they
feeling it. So here's another question. If you weren't doing this music shit and this clothing shit, if this shit never happened, what do you think you'd be?
Man, I don't know. Definitely in the weed game, because the weed game is elevated right now, and that's where I'm in, and people don't really know that shit. But the weed game's where it's at. Other than that, I'd probably be working some sort of restaurant management job.
There you go.
Being the manager, because that's already what I've been doing while doing this music thing. I was able to sell hella merchandise out of my store.
Very cool. Very cool.
So I think most likely, I would probably be in the food industry. I could see myself owning a food cart, owning some sort of sandwich joint, and flipping Italian sandwiches and pizza sauce. You know what
that
I
would
mean?
be dope, man. That's a cool idea, man. That'd be cool if
my name's
you
Frankie.
can still do it.
There's so much shit you could do, and it's a matter
that would be cool, man.
I see
I'll come eat a sandwich.
I see all the old heads, all the rap heads, the Mikey Vegas, everybody who was rapping doing a music or doing a food cart.
Yeah.
Rapping could go so far, and unless you
gotta build.
Unless you have your foundation
yes.
and you have the paperwork done, your rap just a hobby. You know what I mean? And I don't even know how to do all that paperwork business side.
You gotta learn. That's all it is. You jump in. Man.
It's an artist development. I have pamphlets on my phone, but until you know how to get them 16 ways of payment royalty-wise, music's just a hobby. A lot of these cats got them big-ass streaming platforms. Oh, I hit this many streams. But did they even get paid for that? Did they have their business paperwork? Some of the dudes
I know do.
Yeah, some cats do, and some cats is just bragging rights to them, I think.
Some of them are my little nephew, man. He's killing shit, bro.
They're not smart because he figured it out and they learned it.
He taught me shit. I'm like, you little motherfucker.
This shit tastes good, bro. Tastes
good.
I'm
gonna try it. And while I try that, tell the people what you got coming up, man.
Some new projects working on, new clothes coming. 2021 is gonna be a year of awakening.
Awesome. This tastes awesome.
It's the Mandarin, the Holy Mandarin. Got the diesel taste, man.
Yeah, it's fire.
But 2021, I got some new clothing line I'm working with. It's not a new clothing line. It's just a branch off of Loc is Dope. We're gonna do this new brand called Forever Living.
Ooh, I like that.
It's just gonna hit by storm. The people, it's like Forever Living. It's a branch off of Frank Loc.
Right.
You got the FLs in it. Yes. I'm still gonna, and it's a more universal brand.
For sure. I respect it and I like it.
Loc is Dope is the company, and I'm going to always run with Loc is Dope, but Loc is Dope is going to branch off and do the Forever Living, Frank Loc. Anything that has an FL, like the FL could be for Forever Living. And and I've been on that dream for 10 years. I just ain't presented it to the world yet. You know what I mean?
Like that.
So
I really like that.
Frank Loc's gonna come with new music next year, new clothing line, and like if P. Diddy could be Puff Daddy and Sean John and Puffy Combs, Frank Loc could be Frankie Lee, and Loc is Dope and Forever Living, and Frankie's got
reinvent yourself.
persona. So like, and I've only learned that from the game, you know, and learning how to elevate and sauce it and. That's what we all gotta do.
It's the best way, man.
The
best way to build on yourself is to follow the good shit that you've seen and learned going through life, man. To do something without any fucking knowledge of something, it's not a problem to do that, but it's really cool because you'll have somewhere to start. You'll have like, you know what I'm saying, a way to, from A to B to C all the way through it, man.
Yeah.
It's good I learn from everybody.
Yeah, that's all you
always.
Just soak up as much game like a sponge, dude. And if you're in a room with somebody smart, you try and learn that person.
Absolutely.
See what you could learn, growth from them, and not necessarily use them, but utilize that information and take it to the next level.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah. You guys, hell yeah.
It's called game.
Motherfucking game. True game, goddammit. Hey. Frank Loc, Frankie Lee, Forever Living.
It's a pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man, thank you, friends.
You came through with some good taste in Doja, man. He even laced me up with a couple shirts, man. You'll see me rocking those in future videos, man.
Sir,
I gotta do it.
ParkandSpark.
Yeah, man. ParkandSpark, shout out to all my motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Frank Loc. Shout out motherfucking Memphis Mackie, you know what I'm saying? New vintage collection, man.
Hey, I seen him.
Shout out, I
seen him at my event. He came through. He got a new little catalog
That's
going. Hell
tight. Yeah.
Everybody's pushing the movement.
Yeah,
everybody needs to get behind the movements, man. We all gotta push each other.
Push together, man. Shout out Chocolate Dope.
Chocolate Dope.
Shout out IG Everything XL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Cannabis Diversity Awareness. Shout out Saucy Farm. Shout out you. God damn it.
Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to everybody fucking with Frank Loc. Shout out to ParkandSpark. Thank you for letting me come through. Respect. Much
man.
love, man. I appreciate it. Let's go smoke some good weed.
Yeah, until next time. Rah!
I'm back to these verses, I'm killing it when I'm working. The bitches, they love twerking, I love getting in their purses, but only if it's worth it. I'm going hard like circus, all like, and your bitch wants me, cause I'm looking so plain. I'm so fly, and your bitch wants to rock with me. Send her ass home like she was playing hockey. Straight beat up, man, and I'm cocky. I put my feet up, then she taught me, I make her wet, cause I'm not sloppy. Everywhere I go, she calling me Poppy. Driving down the road, my girl, she gonna chop me. I like my lady's chocolate just like a Frosty. Roll to the mall, tell her grab her what she wants. I don't care what it costs me, cause I'm a boss, and I stunt how I want. Smashing something foreign when I only got a launch. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. I bounce, rock, get roll on the bitch, smoking weed in the corn, dropping ashes on my feet. I hip hop and get swole on a bitch with my hands in a bra. I ain't grabbing on the tits. I flip flop and get dough out the shit, making money since a youngin'. They been calling me a prince. I get why ever since I was a kid. I've been doing music and I love it like Christmas. I stay breaded up, eating chicken and biscuits. You say you getting money, but you tricking on bitches. My girl drop that booty like she hitting some switches, talking loud about me. Have you sleeping with bitches? I hit it and go. I'm spitting some flows. Everywhere I go, man, I'm checking the dough. I'm killing the show. I'm smoking some drone. Yo, bitch wants to fuck me, she keep calling alone. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. I got the green light, so I hit it and go. I used to sell weed in the bathroom stall at my high school, acting a damn fool. Before the Pro Tools, I was gassing them hoes too, getting my bread up, cause I'm all about the cheddar. I used to ride the bus, now I'm sitting on leather. I love my Chuck Taylors, but my Jordans feel better. I've been grinding 24s, it don't matter the weather. The struggle is real, and you can't never give up. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but you don't wanna hiccup. And it's sad to say, but it's all about the money, the dollars, you gotta get it. I ain't never been a punk, I ain't fucking with you suckers if you acting like a bitch. I ain't fucking with you, man. From the bottom to the top is my only plan, and this shit wasn't easy coming where I stand. Lost the mind. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Rap scene, crack scene, everything's a trap scene. Bitch wants to fuck with me, so I'm taxing. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. Frank Loc, man, hanging like a poster, man. Every day, man. Fuck with me, good, don't fuck with me at all. My boy Ratchet on the beat. My homie Ghostman on the Pro Tools. I did that. So yeah, like, man, if you fucks with it, man, you know what I mean? Okay, you see me? Boom, some of that shit, you know what I'm saying?